stars that never end. You're our guest in the front row. Now it's time to start the show. Branson Webcast Show. Interviews with folks you know. Come along and join the fun. In our books, you're number one.
From the live entertainment capital of the world, you're listening to BransonWebcast.com with your hosts, Hamner and Barber.
It's not TV or radio, just one click, download the show. Grab some coffee, take your seat. We've got friends you'd like to meet. Branson Webcast Show, Hamner, Barber, here we go. Laugh along and have some fun. It's a show for everyone.
We're on the World Wide Web at BransonWebcast.com. And now, here are your hosts, Hamner and Barber.
Well, thank you, Craig Burnett, and welcome back to the webcast, everybody. And our special guest today, Mr. Dan Piekos.
Hey, Dan, it's good to see you, man.
And the crowd roars.
And the crowd roars, yeah. Dan is not an entertainer in town, although I bet you probably are a bit of an entertainer, aren't you? Because you know how to host a good party.
I can host a great party.
Dan moved here to the Ozarks not very long ago and did something very interesting. He opened up you kind of gave new life to a 100-year-old hotel property here. Tell us a little bit about your property, Ye English Inn.
Ye English Inn. It's actually 99 years old.
Well, then we'll come back next year and finish this story. I'm sorry.
The segment.
Okay.
It basically takes up a third of Downing Street and was pretty much dilapidated. A friend of mine from Orlando saw the building and knew I would be interested in it, and of course we fell in love with it as soon as we got there and saw it. I have kind of a knack of seeing what's not there,
right?
And so it was a lot of fun restoring the building and a lot of work, about 1,000 gallons of sweat.
But it looks really nice down there.
Yeah, it's coming along nice. We still have a lot we want to do, but everybody tells me I have a gold mine there. And
That's right. We believe that.
I should. I dumped enough gold in.
Well, hey, for those who haven't been to Branson, historic Downing Street in Hollister is just across Lake Taneycomo from Branson, just on the south side, and it's like a 100-year-old property, and it's like you're in England 100 years ago.
It's a throwback.
Yeah,
it really is.
And it's called Downing Street, which of
Right.
course is named after the England Downing Street.
And of course we have number 10 Downing Street.
You have a number 10 Downing Street, which is just down from you. What's your number?
We're 24.
Number 24 Downing Street, and it's really an interesting hotel. How many stories is it?
It's 3 stories.
A 3-story
There's,
hotel.
22 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
The rumor was it was slightly haunted at one point.
It might still be.
Oh, chains and such not?
Chains scratching on the door when we're sleeping.
Get the goosebumps thinking about that. But it also has a wonderful place to eat, a restaurant there, and you serve some of the best beef in town. So tell us about some of the meals you serve out of there.
We have the Lion's Den restaurant is open 7 days a week. We open at 6 in the morning for breakfast, and you haven't been there, but Jim has.
And I'm going to do that this week.
It's wonderful food.
God
too.
willing,
It's a
we're
great
gonna come
restaurant.
down there,
Yes.
But we've had literally thousands of people tell us it's the best breakfast in town, and the prices are right.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere. I mean, this hotel, you walk in and it's this open, it's opened up 2 stories,
2 stories
in the lobby,
in the
but there's a
mezzanine.
beautiful rock fireplace and big curved stairway going up, and Dan's there always speaking in an English accent. No, he's not really, but that would be a nice touch, I think.
Let's get back to the beef, the
I'll work
original
on it.
question.
Right.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Where's the beef? Talk to us about the steaks and the prime rib and the things that the people are going nuts for.
We just started it's a choice of prime rib or a top sirloin with the vegetable and salad and a roll for $10.95, which is a killer price.
So it's beef and all the trimmings.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we have all types of sandwiches. We have a few English dishes, beef Wellington, rarebit. But like our sandwiches, our pork loin, our chicken sandwiches, our Reuben, those are just so popular.
And that's popular probably about lunchtime also, right?
Right. And we do a Thursday night all-you-can-eat chicken, Friday night all-you-can-eat catfish.
Wow.
So we're getting the same people over and over, and then new people are finding about it all the time. So it just keeps building and building, and the tourists can see from the scenic railway just directly across the street from the inn. So they know they're only about 5 minutes away, and they can see this neat little English village, like you said.
Right.
And
It is like you step back in history when you go back there. It's
Right.
wonderful.
And you've got a pub there also.
there's a pub, there's a nightclub.
Yeah.
We have live bands on Friday and Saturday nights every weekend. It's
Until 1 o'clock or so, right? You have
Right.
music? Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, it's a great place.
And it's kind of funny because in a country music town, we're probably the only place that has a live country band and a large dance floor. I would have expected a lot more of that in Branson.
Well, you think so?
But I'm happy that.
But you heard it right
we're
here on
the only
Branson.
one.
You heard it right here on Branson Webcast, first time in Branson, Hollister. We have a live country band that will play on the weekends at Ye English Inn, the pub. They need to go there and listen to the music and hang out with Dan. You might tell them a few stories too, would you?
A few
Jokes
scary
or
stories.
a scary story, anything.
Oh, I always tell them jokes.
So if folks are coming to Branson, though, and they want to have something that's different than just staying at a regular hotel or motel, they can come and stay at Ye English Inn. And what are the benefits for them if they stay at your facility there?
I come in their room about 30 minutes later. I give them a back rub.
That's nice.
And,
Yeah.
no, they can stumble up to their room, but we do a jam night on Monday nights, which is a lot of fun because we never know who's going to show up, and
Right.
we've had some of the entertainers from the Strip come in, and they might just play 1 or 2 songs. Some of them have stayed there 20, 30
Sure.
minutes playing.
It's kind of a fun atmosphere because the guests can come downstairs too and go into the tea room and have tea of different types of, like 100 different teas, don't you, that they can select from?
Something like
2,000
Maybe
different
2,000
teas that you
different
can
teas,
select from.
at least.
And you've got an outdoor
There's an outdoor garden area. You've been
Garden,
out there.
yeah, that's
I
very
think
nice.
We had to have you removed, but it
Yes.
was the wine tasting.
Yes, oh, that's right. They have a lot of fun down at Hollister, including a grape stomp, which is why I was down there for the grape stomp, which I was the MC of this year. And it's a whole fun environment down there.
It's wonderful. And he's kind of enterprising. He does a lot of different things. He's got a brand new magazine / paper that he puts out.
Funny Bone Gazette.
Yeah. And for a funny guy, you like that, don't you, Jim?
Tell us about your Funny Bone Gazette. here,
Exactly.
We just started this. This is actually the first issue.
Dan. I could tell
or
it's
maybe
hot off the
that one
press.
is,
All
but,
right.
we just started this. There's funny stories in here, mostly about Jim, but
Okay.
and funny.
Funny Bone
there's actually
Gazette. And they
funny-
can find this neat little free paper anywhere in town. Is that true?
Well, almost. It's getting there. There's funny pictures like this one.
Oh, that's a
here,
funny one. The Hamner
Hamner
Barber.
Barber
Yeah,
Show.
don't zoom in on that. All right. Well, we're glad that you're here because you're a
Really.
lot of fun. You're a great guy, and you guys really support our show too a
Exactly.
lot, and we appreciate that. And we will be back down to eat at the restaurant a lot,
yes.
and we invite everybody to come and stay at Ye English Inn, old 99-year-old building.
Good.
Next
The
year,
food's
it'll-
fresh though.
The food is
the food
fresh.
is
Yes.
fresh.
And make
that
sure you
building-
take dinner or lunch or the best breakfast in town. Or hear the live country band that you have there on the weekends. That'd be wonderful to come down and spend some time down there.
And maybe you'll see these guys.
You might.
We will be there in spirit, probably. But thanks again, Dan, for being on the webcast. Good to
Thanks,
see you
Dan.
again.
Good to see you.
And
Good seeing you.
you folks, thanks for tuning in.
You've been listening to BransonWebcast.com with your hosts Dave Hamner and Jim Barber. Join us next time for more interviews, music, and fun from Branson, Missouri.
Y'all come back and hear us soon. Hope you liked our little tune. Next time on the internet, we'll have new friends you haven't met. Branson Webcast shows, spread the word to all you know. On the web and having fun, it's the show for everyone.
This is your announcer, Craig Burnett, saying thanks for joining us and come back real soon for more fun at BransonWebcast.com.